All right, so right now we're taking a look at my ad account for my business, and because I'm just going to use this as the example. So I want to show you how I set up a campaign for a roofing contractor, and a couple of tricks, specifically 2 tricks, we'll call them, that really help a campaign perform better at the outset. So let's look at those 2 tricks right now. So first, you're going to click Create Campaign. Now, I run campaigns for my roofers that generate leads. I'm not interested in running campaigns that generate brand awareness. You know, who even though the campaigns I do generate brand awareness, it's not my main objective. My main objective for my contracting clients, for my roofers, is that they get leads. I don't care about how much traffic their website or landing pages get. Traffic doesn't pay the bills. People visiting your website and then leaving doesn't pay the bills. So I don't care about traffic being the main objective, even though traffic is ultimately what we end up generating as sort of a symptom, a good symptom of what we create, because you have to get traffic to the landing page, obviously, for there to be leads and conversions. I don't care about people liking, commenting, or sharing the posts as the main objective, although it does happen very often with the content that we advertise. I don't care about promoting an app because it's not an app, and I don't care about sales because we're not selling a product at the ad level. This is not an e-commerce play or anything like that. We're not selling shingles on the ads. We're selling an appointment. We're trying to get someone to convert into a lead and then become an appointment for the roofing contractor so that the roofing contractor can actually make the sale when they meet the homeowner and talk to them about what their goals are for their roof and what they need help with in the whole 9 yards. So what we want to do is we generate leads. So I make that the campaign objective. And that tells Facebook that that is what we are looking to accomplish. And you can see that they say it's good for instant forms, messenger conversions. This is the one we do, and we'll get more into that in a minute, or phone calls. And personally, I don't like any of these except for conversions. I don't use instant forms. I barely use them at all. Sometimes I use them once in a while if it's necessary. It's rare. But I generally think that they end up resulting in really low quality leads. I don't use messenger ads. I think they end up resulting in really low quality leads, and you need someone full-time managing your inbox on Facebook and Instagram in order to make this work at all. I don't use the calls lead because that just never works, and I'll get into that more in other videos. So like, comment, and share and subscribe to this video that you're watching right now. If you're watching it on YouTube, subscribe, because I put out content that is really helpful all the time for roofing contractors. So if you don't want to miss the videos on these things, definitely subscribe immediately so that you can get notified when, or get notified when new videos are uploaded. So anyway, we choose leads as the campaign objective and we click continue. Now, we then give it a name, but I'm just going to call it leads campaign, new leads campaign for now. And we go right down past this stuff. This is automatically, by default, it's the right answer. It's the right campaign details. It's an auction, and we're looking for leads. And then what we choose is Advantage Campaign Budget. We turn that on. And we turn that on because essentially what's going to happen here is we're going to set the daily budget at the campaign level. This is the campaign level, this is the ad set level, and this is the ad level. And it's kind of like a hierarchy of organization. It's kind of like an outline. So every campaign is made up of ads, of multiple ad sets, usually, and then each ad set has multiple ads. So at the campaign level, if we turn this on, we get to choose what the budget is, and then Facebook takes it upon itself to allocate your daily ad spend across the ad sets that are getting you the results that you told it you're looking for. And so let's say we set a daily budget of $50, and we leave the bid strategy exactly as it is, highest volume, because we want as many leads as we can get for the price, and obviously we want them to be good. That's, again, wanting them to be good is in another video. So subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss that. I've mentioned it on other videos. So look through them and you might come across that as well, but I'll be doing a lot more of that in the future. So we set the daily budget and we click next. Now we're at the ad set level. So we're just going to call this, ad set 1. Now, when I'm doing this for a roofing contractor, I usually create one called service area. Okay, so this is going to be their main service area. Now, this part is super important because I want to track how many leads come in through their website landing page that we create custom for each roofer that we bring on as a client. So I want to generate leads through their website, not Instant Forms, not Messenger, not Instant Forms and Messenger, not calls, not app, nothing, just website. So, and this is important because if you're going to select this, you need to have set things up the right way when you initially built your Facebook Business Manager account. And that's what we do on the onboarding call with all of our new clients. We configure the Facebook Business Manager account so that it is ready to use this setting, website conversions that are tracked with the Facebook Pixel, the Facebook Conversions API, which is kind of like the patch that Facebook released to compensate for what happened during iOS 14.5, if that sounds like another language to you. Essentially, think of it like this. There was an update made to Facebook that made it really hard for them to attribute leads to your ads or to know which ads of yours actually resulted in leads. Well, there's a fix, and we know how to implement it. It takes a bit of know-how on the front end, so we do that on the onboarding call so that we can use the full power that Facebook has to offer. So we choose website, and we have configured that properly. We choose the pixel that we want, and then we choose the conversion event that we want to choose. Now, this is my ad account for my business, so I'm choosing call scheduled because that's one of my main custom conversion. I can actually track when someone schedules a call with me. I can actually track when that happens, and I know which ads resulted in this happening. So we choose that. Now, I haven't gotten to the 2 tricks yet. Okay, so here is one of the tricks. So after we choose, we create, we do the service area, we do change the ages, we change the location to what it needs to be, and I can go into that, and I will go into that in detail in other videos, but I want to get to the tricks because that's what this is all about. One of the tricks is this, placements, okay? What we don't do anymore, because what we've learned is that it can drastically reduce results and it can burn your budget, is we don't choose Advantage Plus placements, even though it's recommended by Facebook. We choose manual placements. Now, I want you to look at all the placements that Facebook and Instagram want you to have your ads show up in. You can see that they have it wanting to show up in all marketplace, video feeds, right column, explore, shop, inbox, groups feed, blah, blah, blah. All of Messenger stories, reels, in-stream ads, search, messages, in articles, apps and sites, all this stuff. And most of this stuff just burns up your budget. So what we do now is first we turn all of these off. All of it, okay? We turn it all off, all right? Then we just click the ones that we want. We want to show up in the Facebook feed, and we want to show up in the Instagram feed. We also want to show up in Instagram stories and Facebook stories, and that is it. Those 4 locations. Facebook and Instagram feeds, Instagram and Facebook stories. That's it. No reels, no articles, nothing. It's just, let's get rid of that. Facebook instant articles, and we're good. Okay, so it's just these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure nothing else is checked, and you are good to go. That's trick number 1. Trick number 2 is when you want your campaign to start running. So let's actually go back to the campaign level, and let's find where it says when to start the campaign. Where is that? Here we go. No. Let's see here. Here we go. So after you choose the placements, or before even, I want to touch on trick number 2, which is the budget and schedule. Okay. So if it is late in the day, if it's already 6 p.m., 7 p.m., or even like 4 p.m., 2 p.m., a lot of the day that people are awake, or the time that people are awake during the day, is already gone. You're probably better off scheduling your ads to begin the next day at, like first thing in the morning, like 4 a.m., okay? And the reason is because if it's later in the day already, and you have a $50 per day budget, for instance, there's a decent chance that Facebook is going to just burn through that $50 overnight when people are sleeping, and you're not going to get the results you want. You're going to be starting off on the wrong foot. You're going to burn $50 without much in the way of results, without much in the way of distributing your ads to people that are awake and receptive to your messaging and stuff like that. So you might as well get started on the right foot by starting your daily spend first thing in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. the next day, and having a real full day of spending your ad dollars. It's just better. So just as a quick recap, the 2 main tricks that I'm really covering in this video of how to set up a Facebook advertising campaign for a roofing contractor, and the 2 tricks are: only show in these placements, Facebook feed, Instagram feed, Instagram stories, and Facebook stories, and make sure you don't burn up your whole budget in the last 6 hours of a day, and instead start your campaign, start your ad set the next morning, first thing in the morning. You'll get better results. It'll start you off on the best foot, and it'll be much better out of the gate. So that is the lessons. Those are the 2 tricks for this video. Roofers, I hope this was super, super helpful to you. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're listening to this as a podcast, although that might be a little difficult to visualize what I was saying. But if you are listening to this as a podcast, go onto YouTube. You can watch what I'm talking about. If you're watching this on Facebook, follow the page, like the page. And as always, you can visit my website, and there are multiple ways of getting in touch with me and scheduling an appointment with me. So just do one of those things that makes sense for you. And that is it. See you later, guys.